Hello everyone. Welcome back to another video. If you look at this car and you say, what a weird looking car, you're not in the wrong. It is a quite strange looking car, but it's an attractive looking retro looking car. And let me do a proper presentation. What we got in front of us right now, it's a 1/43 scale Nissan Pao. Now, the Nissan Pao was a retro style three-door hatchback that was manufactured, like we know, by Nissan, and it was built between 1989 and 1991. Now, this car right here, it was a special project that the Nissan came out with, which was the Nissan Pao that we're looking at right now, the Nissan Figaro, the B1, and the Nissan X Cargo. These were basically cars that were supposed to be futuristic and surreal, but it was like a anime type of car. But they were real cars. These cars were sold on the roads. They're on the roads. Some of them were quite popular. The Nissan Figaro, if you're familiar with, I am not sure if I did a video, but I have it also as a diecast. It's a little coupe. It looks like an old school classic car, but it's not. Obviously, it's from the 90s, late 80s and 90s. But they were very attractive looking cars. Now, this one, the Nissan Pao, only sold about 32,000 of them. No, 31,352. And originally was only marketed in Japan, and they used to have a Nissan Cherry stores. It was like, I guess, like only style for these type of, in Japan, they really have this interest in these little cars but with a retro look. I'd seen it in many models, many models, and I find them quite interesting. Quite interesting. Nowadays these cars have a lot of following, not just in Japan, but they have it outside the world, outside in the world, because they're quite rare. They're not the most common ones. They were not sold. If I'm not mistaken, they were only sold in Japan, but I may be wrong. Let me know in the comments below if they were also sold in your market. But it's a cute car. It's a weird. It's not a car that I would like to drive every day. No, it's more like a classic. It's probably like a weekend car that you want to bring it to a car show or drive your family around through the side roads and let people enjoy it, see him passing by as you may enjoy driving it. But that's the type of car that these cars were meant to be, to my view. They only had a small engine. They were 1.0 engines. They not they were three speed automatic, and I had a 5-speed manual also. Small engine cars, again, the Japanese, when it comes with their small cars, they don't really put big engines on them. It is not a K car, by the way, guys. If you're questioning yourself, they're not as small as a K car, and plus the engine to be a K car has to be less than 652 cc's, if I'm not mistaken, which is a little smaller than this one. And plus the size of it is a little bigger than the K car in size. But it's very attractive. I like all of. I've seen the B1. I have it also the diecast. I see the Figaro, which I also have the diecast, and the S Cargo, which I also have a diecast, and they're quite cute. All right, guys. So I'm gonna let it go around a few times, and I'll be right back. Alright, guys. So, what do you think about these cars that Nissan came out back in the late 80s, early 90s? Do you think it was a risky move for Nissan to bring these four different retro looking cars to the market? I think it was a bit of a waste that they didn't sell them worldwide. Because I know there may not have been a boom in some countries, but I think they should have been offered. Some countries were probably done very good with them. You know, they were attractive, they were cute, they were nice to look at, especially the Figaro, the Pao. Those two were very, very attractive looking cars. The Escargo was more like a commercial van, but still, it got their own little cuteness to it. And the B1, was it B1? I think the other, I think it was called a B1. I'll tell you right now. The other one was called. Just want to make sure. Yeah, the B1. The B1, it was similar to this one, little different, probably a bit not so retro like this one, but it was cute. The B1 look a bit like the Micra, Nissan Micra, but not so much. All right, guys. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think about these models. Did you like them? Did you see them? Did you ever see them on the roads? Don't forget to click and subscribe. The bell next to the subscribe button will remind you when I'm posting more videos. And don't forget to give me that beautiful thumbs up, which I always appreciate. Okay, take care of yourselves more than ever. And goodbye.